This is Tarot and Oracle forecast for Virgo for the year of 2018. Virgo, this is a general overview. If you would like your own personal or private reading or that truly amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. Links are in the description box below. Virgo, we'll start with a relationship reading which applies to any of your important relationships. We'll follow it with a general forecast and finish up with an interesting sequence of events which are pivotal to your life in 2018. If we have a look at your relationship cards, you'll see you get very soon, playfulness, children, true love, religious factors, honeymoon, releasing your ex, free yourself, and engagement. So if I look at the set of cards, the story they tell is at the beginning of the year, your relationship life changes very quickly or takes on a different mood very quickly. There is a light-hearted, childlike element here or mood or energy that's available to you. And if you make use of that energy, you will find in committed relationships, you rekindle that true love that you had at the beginning of your relationship. And if you're looking for a new relationship, if you have that light-hearted, childlike energy, which will be available to you, that's the prevalent energy that will be circling you. And if you tap into that, you're going to find or attract somebody that could be the romance of a lifetime. The religious factor says, I think more now at the moment, it's about our belief systems, not necessarily religion. It's about what we believe about relationships, especially for you, Virgo, at the moment. So you have some core beliefs where relationships are concerned that you perhaps are unconsciously following or even consciously following. And that honeymoon card says it's maybe time to take a bit of a holiday from that. So I think maybe sit down if you find yourself not finding a partner and you want one, or you find yourself in your relationship wishing it were different. Sit down and have a look at what your core beliefs are about relationships. Address them, because you may find many of them are based on past experiences which may not have relevance to this particular point in your life or even this particular relationship, but they're creating situations continuously which circle around in within your relationship or when you try and attract a new partner. So that releasing your ex and free yourself is very much speaks about that. Releasing your ex can also be about not just a person, but a particular energy that you picked up from a relationship. It can be doubt, it can be aversion to hurt, it can be this belief in disappointment and disillusionment where relationships are concerned. And you need to free yourself of that. If you do that, your relationship will reach a new level of commitment. And if you're looking for someone new, if you capture that and use that playful energy and have a look at which of the belief systems you have that are hindering you finding the right partner, have a look at your belief systems where relationships are concerned. If you can let go of that, there's maybe one particular belief that's coming through now for many of you Virgos. It'll be different for different ones, each of you. But there's a particular belief you're hanging on to. If you let it go, then you will find a partner with whom you could possibly be engaged to before the end of 2018. Otherwise, if you're in a partnership and you release that belief, that fear, whatever's holding you back, your relationship will develop in a much deeper, more bonded level, and that romance will be rekindled again big time. Okay, if we have a look at your general forecast, you will see you get Don Juan, the Stardust card, Disguised Blessings, Vision Board, Fool's Gold. I keep wanting to call that card Twin Flames at the moment. It's a soulmate card. So there's obviously a pretty strong energy like that available at the moment. Letting it go, and silence. So the Don Juan card says that at the beginning of the year, you will have sort of a conscious realization, or you'll be very much aware of, that you've had a lot of things moving in and out of your life. Some of them have been really nice, but they haven't stuck around. Others, well, they weren't so great, but they luckily also moved out of your life. So there was a lot of transient energy in your life, and this can be in your career, it can be in your family life, or your general life. But the Stardust card says that you are still looking to the future with hope and faith and trust. Possibly because you've let all those things that just moved in and out of your life, you're kind of letting them go. And the disguised blessing card says, because you let them go, and because those things were actually moved out of your life, it turns out that it's a disguised blessing that they left in the first place. One of the disguised blessings for things that move in and out of your life, and especially things that perhaps in the end you decided weren't good for your career, weren't good for your family life, weren't good for your general life, is that you actually get good understanding of what you do want, what you would like in your life. And that's very important in the future for you and of your life. Because now you can actually sit down with yourself, and I'd say this is possibly early-ish in the year, early to mid-year, and say to yourself, right, Virgo, what would I want in my life? What do I genuinely want in my life? And not what I don't want. Leave that off your list. Put on your list, what do I want? What would I like to see manifesting in my life starting in 2018? The Fool's Gold card says, and it's interesting you've got Fool's Gold next to Soulmate. So I think when you make that list in 2018 for your career, for your general life, for your family life, be aware of not chasing after things which are just a quick band-aid, a quick fix for your life. Look for things which have long-term viability, which you can really connect to heart and soul, especially with your career and your general life. So, just thinking, oh, I can make more money out of this overnight, that's not going to work for you. Because that letting go card says as much. It says let go of short-term solutions that you think will quickly fix your situation or quickly make you feel better where your career is concerned and where your general life is concerned. You need to be looking at long-term viability. You need to look at things that really grip you, that really make you feel excited about doing them, even if they're going to take more than a year or two to manifest, and you are aware of this. The silence card right at the end is interesting. This says, now don't go telling the whole world what your plans are. And it's not about anything more than we dilute our energy, we dissipate our energy, we spread it too far when we discuss with everyone around us what our plans are. The other thing that happens is that there's always somebody, always someone that will say, oh, I don't know. And that energy fed into your energy is not going to do your long-term plans any good. It won't stop them, but it's going to deflate you a little. So keep it to yourself for a while. This doesn't mean forever, but for a while you're laying that egg and while it's gestating, keep it to yourself for then. Right, now we look at a set of circumstances or a sequence of events that are pivotal to your life in 2018, and this is certainly one. Right off the bat, I can say some of you are going to meet someone in 2018 and be engaged to them by the end of the year. If we look at that set of cards, it's as straightforward as that. For others of you that are already in relationships and perhaps not even interested in relationships, let's take a look at this. So the true love card comes up first. So this can also be, if it's not relationships that are first and foremost in your life at the moment, that you find something that you really, really would love to do or love to tackle, a project, a different career, whatever the case may be. And there is a choice or a decision that needs to be made. For others of you, yes, this is relationship related and the true love comes up, but you need to make a choice or decision. It can be within your relationship, or it can be about perhaps somebody new comes up and you've met someone just recently, now you need to decide. And that emotional illumination, the little moon card there, speaks about that's what you're looking for. You're looking for emotional clarity where the situation is concerned. If you look at the woman looking back, she's looking for peace and hope and prosperity and emotional clarity, and that's the choice or decision that needs to be made. Now this can be related to your career as well. There's a lot of chatter going on here, back and forth, so you're probably discussing this with a lot of people. Remember your general reading that said when you make your plans to try not to dissipate that energy too far and wide. There is adventure coming in here. There is a broadening horizons. There is a new path, a new experience coming in. It's going to require your commitment. So like I said, for some of you, this is an engagement to get married. For others of you, it's a commitment to a new career path or a new lifestyle. Along with that comes a whole new social network. So within your relationship, if you're in a committed relationship, or business partnership even, or an organization or a group, there's a choice or decision to be made this year. You want to feel more settled. You want to feel at peace with this decision. You want more emotional clarity where it's concerned. So you're possibly going to be doing that back and forth chatter, speaking to people, and then your path opens up. Something brand new comes into which you make that commitment, and you have this wonderful new social life coming up for you, Virgo. That is a lovely thing to look forward to. So I suppose those of you that get engaged, to get married, you get a whole new family, don't you? Which is really wonderful. Okay, Virgo. So you have a big year ahead of you, and definitely there's a dream coming true for every single one of you. It could be in a different area of your life. It's not the same for all of you, but something you have probably in the depth of your heart been seeking, not wishing for or hoping for, seeking comes to you this year. That's your message. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll just repeat again, if you want personal reading or amazing soulmate reading, the links are in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching and listening and commenting and liking and subscribing, and a very special thank you to those of you that will share this video.